Hi there friends, I'm Kellerin and this is your safe space. Welcome to the first episode of this mukbang series. This video will be an introductory one. First, I will explain the concept of mukbang to those who are not familiar with it. Second, I will talk a little bit about who can benefit from this series. And third, I'll share a few disclaimers. And finally, I'll end this video with the first little mukbang of this channel. What is mukbang? It's a type of content that originated in South Korea around 2010. Originally, they were live shows in which the creators broadcasted themselves eating food and interacting with their audience. But nowadays, it's not only live streaming anymore. In fact, here on YouTube, it's kind of like a try-on haul video, but with food. I've grown to love watching mukbang videos here on YouTube. And for a few years, I've contemplated the idea of making mukbang videos myself. I debated for a long time and decided to follow my intuition and go for it. Even though I've changed my branding, this was a cooking channel before, and my original subscribers, the OGs, if there are still a few here, know how much I love food. They probably even came here for the food in the first place. And also, I truly believe that a mukbang video can be enjoyed by many people as a bubble of delight and positivity that they can feel safe in. In case you were hesitant about whether or not you'd enjoy this kind of content, or if you might be curious about who might, I've made a little list of different types of people who could potentially enjoy this kind of videos. Mukbang is very useful for people who might feel lonely sometimes and might enjoy company while they are eating. Or people who are not necessarily lonely but are eating alone sometimes and do enjoy the feeling of having someone that is eating in front of you. People who find pleasure in watching someone eat. Once in a comment for a mukbang video that I made on my French-speaking channel, a dear subscriber of mine told me that she really enjoyed it because she felt like she was a mom who was happy that her child was well fed. I don't really know how to explain it, but I've heard that it is actually a thing and a lot of people feel this. Also, I am really genuinely happy when I eat, so if I can share a little nugget of happiness and positivity, I'm all for it. Surprisingly, mukbang can also be useful for people who are recovering from an eating disorder, as some of them feel the need to learn how to enjoy food again without necessarily going through the process of eating it yet. I've made a lot of research about it, and even though it's not an official prescription and it doesn't necessarily work for everyone, I know that for some people it can help. And if it's your case, I hope you're getting all the help you need. And in parallel of that, if you ever need to find someone who really enjoys eating, just know that I see you, I know your struggle, and I'm not forgetting about you. There are also people who enjoy ASMR and particularly eating sounds, or in general, very sensory-oriented people who enjoy the blend of textures, sounds, and visuals that come from someone eating food. I know not everyone, definitely not everyone, enjoys the appeal of ASMR, especially not eating sounds. As a matter of fact, I was one of them for a long time. I used to be so irritated by these kinds of noises and I just couldn't handle it. But anyways, if that's your case and you're stumbling here upon this video or this channel, please remember to stay respectful and stay kind to the people who like it. And finally, the last kind of people who might enjoy this kind of video are just simple who really love food and enjoy learning about it. I love sharing my passion for food, so I've thought a little bit about what kinds of videos I could make, and I've decided that it would be nice to, make you discover new kinds of foods. I was thinking of, for instance, describing cultural habits, like maybe preparing a French breakfast, a French traditional breakfast, or eating a platter of different kinds of cheese. Anyways, different things like that. And now the third part of this video. To make this the safest place possible for you, I will try my best to follow a guideline. First of all, I would like to tell you now once and for all that I will never force myself to eat more than I feel like. I do not believe in eating more than you can handle for the views, for the wow effect, and I will not be participating in this. On the contrary, I will try my best to make it a moment to eat peacefully and mindfully. and do my best to listen to the cues of my body. I will never make these mukbang videos an outlet for drama, no matter how clickbaity it is and no matter how much I know it works, especially with some people of the mukbang community. These videos are meant to be a safe environment for you to relax and unwind, and drama is just not a part of it. I'm considering making a quick disclaimer in the beginning of each video for my vegetarian and vegan friends. I'm not quite sure yet, but let me know if you feel like this would be something that you would find useful. And finally, I wanted to let you know that I will not try to either tone down or exaggerate the eating or reacting sounds. I'll always try my best to stay very true to myself and to the way that I actually eat in real life. If sometimes you feel like I'm a little bit too excited about what I'm eating, it's probably because I'm naturally, genuinely really enjoying it. Okay, let's mukbang now. I've already been talking for a while, so today I will be eating something that is not too long to eat so that it can still fit in this video. I usually have a snack around 4 in the afternoon, and I didn't eat a lot at lunch, so I figured I'd treat myself and go to the boulangerie. So I've picked two typical French desserts, which are tartelette à la framboise, which is a little mini pie with raspberries, and eclair au chocolat, which is a choux pastry, but like this, kind of a long shape, and it's filled with chocolate cream and topped with chocolate. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna start with. Maybe the raspberry pie, because it's going to be a little less sweet, a bit more tart, and then I'll end with the sweet stuff. I don't have this fancy setup yet where you can see all the food in front and then me in the background, but we'll make it work. Let's start with our first mukbang. Are you ready? This is delicious. The raspberries are very soft, very cushiony, and they're also pretty sweet. My cat seems really interested. She's just right there. Interesting. Don't eat it. It's not cat food, it's human food. This is delicious. The cream in the middle is super sweet. So good. My favorite mini pie or tartelette is usually the strawberry one. It's the one that my grandma used to buy for me whenever I went to her home. and it was kind of like a tradition. But they don't have strawberry today at the boulangerie or the bakery. So I took this one, but it's actually very, very good. I usually find raspberry a little bit too sour for my taste, but these are super sweet. It's perfect. My cat got hungry, she's eating right now. Maybe she saw me eating and she got inspired. I'm going to let her finish. Oh, it's too good. I can't wait. Last bite. Taking 1 or 2 breaths before the next dessert. Just to enjoy the one that I've just eaten. And now the eclair. Here it is. Sweet, sweet chocolate eclair. Let's have a bite and I'll show you what's inside. This one is very chocolatey and not too sweet. You can really taste the chocolate, it's delicious. So this kind of dough is called pâte à choux, which means choux dough. And pâte à choux is used for a lot of different kinds of desserts here in France. And actually most of my favorite desserts are made of pâte à choux. I love this dough. It's so good and very light. As a matter of fact, my boyfriend and I even call each other choux. It's our nickname. Which funnily, it also means cabbage. Maybe I can do a little bit of ASMR for you guys. Can you hear anything? Okay, last bite. Cheers. she's here to say goodbye to you guys. Anna. Oh yeah. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments what you think of this series. It's something that I didn't dare to do for a really long time, so I'm kind of excited to know how the series is going to perform on this channel and how it's going to be received by you. Just a friendly reminder to be gentle, especially in the comment section. Take into consideration that what works for you might not work for someone else, and vice versa. You know the drill, let's make this comment section a happy and tolerant bubble of positivity. And if you are a little bit hungry and in need for a snack, here are a few cookies for you to enjoy while you are writing your comments letting me know what you thought about this video. I'm sending love your way.